And I mentioned at the beginning of the program, we have some very, very exciting news. If you're like me, if you love, if you crave, you can't get enough of good, fresh, summertime sweet corn. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Ed Sullivan, building engineer, Mr. George Clark. George, welcome to the show. Nice
Thank you. Thank you, Dave.
It's your walkie-talkie right there. George, you're about to embark on something terribly, terribly thrilling and exciting, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh, can you turn off the walkie-talkie there? And attaboy, there you go, George. Now, you've seen George on the show before. Roll the videotape of George making appearances on this program. There he is, throwing a TV out the window of the Ed Sullivan Theater building, just doing a little cleanup work for us. And then next there's George and Regis. That's George in the middle. There's George. One night after the show, he just came up to the office and we danced.
Fat ass.
Thank you very much. So, George, what do you like best about summertime?
The hot weather.
You like the hot weather? What else?
Said the water rides.
Water slides are good. Anything else?
Corn.
Fresh corn on the cob. You know, I'm from Indiana, and when I was a kid, we'd have it in the backyard, and we'd just boil it up and eat ourselves sick. We'd be just like old horses. We'd eat till we passed out on this corn. And since then, for some reason, I've been unable to recreate that experience. So, George, we're sending you out to the Midwest on a quest for corn. Are you as thrilled about this as I am? So, George, I don't know how long you're going to be gone. I know you're leaving tomorrow. Do you know where you're going?
Illinois.
Illinois, and that's where you'll taste your first sample of good old-fashioned American sweet corn. God bless you, George Clark. We'll look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much. There he goes, ladies and gentlemen. George Clark. Between you and me, I don't think he wants to go.
I don't blame him.
I think I'm the only one who cares about this.
I'm excited
yeah,
about
but
it.
that's all right. When you see how delighted I am, then you'll be delighted.
Okay.
Not like tonight, but later, when you see how delighted I am, then you'll be delighted. Before we bring out Amy Grant, ladies and gentlemen, it's something I'm very excited about. It's George Clark's Quest for Corn. Let's go. Turn it on. Here we have it. George Clark, Quest for Corn. There's George. There you go. All right. George, how are you?
What do you want?
It's me, Dave. George, how you doing?
Fine.
Where are you now, George?
I'm in Omaha, Nebraska.
And it looks like you have some bad weather blowing in there, huh?
There have been some lightning strikes.
All right. Well, by all means, stay outside as long as you possibly can, George. And hang on to something metal if you'll do that. Now, George, we ran out of time Friday. We didn't get a chance to see your report. You were outside of Chicago, Illinois. Tell us what you did in Chicago or Illinois there.
We went on some water slides.
Water slides. Let's take a look at George Clark enjoying the water slides in Illinois. Here we go.
Out of my way, sister.
I am my cries.
Did you try the corn in Illinois?
I didn't hear you.
I say, did you try the corn in Illinois?
Yes, I did.
All right. You know, it's the nation's leading corn-producing state. How was the corn in Illinois?
I rate it 4 ears.
4 ears. What is the scale, George? What are we dealing with here?
I couldn't hear you.
Never mind. It doesn't make any difference. Suddenly we're doing hee-haw. And, George, what have you done today in Nebraska, sir?
I've been going around the area and talking to people.
Oh, meeting the folks in Nebraska. Let's take a look at that. Here's George Clark in Nebraska now.
I'm on a quest for corn today.
Corn?
Yes, sir. Do you have any corn?
No, I don't.
Do you have any corn?
No, I don't have any out here.
Do you have a swing?
Oh, yeah, I got a couple of them.
Do you have any corn?
No, we don't have any corn, but we have a trampoline.
Do you have any corn on the cob?
No, I don't.
So where do you get your sweet corn from?
We had it all.
So you're making friends there, huh, George?
Yes,
good.
sir.
That's good to see. All right, the moment of truth is at hand. Today you're going to sample for us some Nebraska sweet corn. Here we go, Anton.
4 ears.
Oh, it's a foul. Okay, there's George Clark's quest for corn. I'll be the first to tell you this ain't working. And ladies and gentlemen, as you know, if you've been watching this program regularly for the last couple of weeks, we're in the middle of a quest for high-quality, big-time sweet corn, and it's that time again tonight. Here we go, George Clark's quest for corn. Turn it on, boys. Let's see where the hell George is. George, it looks like you're having the time of your life.
What do you want?
George, how long have you been on the road?
Seems like a week and a half.
Yeah, that's about right. You know, George, the day you left, the air conditioning quit here in the building. We can't get it fixed. You got to come home soon.
Can I come home, please?
Now, George, we haven't seen you in a while. I think the last time we talked to you was Monday, and I forget exactly. I guess you were in Illinois on Monday, but since then, you've actually gone to Nebraska. Did you enjoy your time in Nebraska?
Yes, we went to a water park.
You went to a water park. Oh, let's see some videotape of you at the water park in Nebraska. Got to do something to wash the butter off. Now, George, how was the corn in Nebraska?
It was rated at 4 ears.
4 ears. So far, Illinois and Nebraska are tied. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Are you all right, George?
Yes, I am.
Can we get you some off?
Okay.
You're dying to come home, aren't you? Well, George, you can't. You know why? You're on a quest for corn, damn it. What was that?
That was a cue.
No, that wasn't a
Okay.
cue. Just sit down. Go on with your piano recital, for heaven's sakes. So, George, now you're in my home state of Indiana, my hometown of Indianapolis. How are they treating you there in Indianapolis?
It's great. They've treated me great, and we went to visit where you used to work.
Yeah, the old Atlas Supermarket at 54th and College, still there, still doing great business. And I want to tell you something, Indiana, now that's where I had my boyhood corn, and I'm telling you something right now, there is no finer sweet corn than what you get in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Okay.
And I want to tell you, the sparks are flying tonight, aren't they? So, George, you mentioned you went over to the Atlas Supermarket. We got some videotape of that. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at George. That's where I used to work, right there.
Is it true Dave used to work here?
Dave sure did. I was the guy that hired him. I'd like for you to bag some groceries now.
Okay.
See if you can do as good as David.
Friday night, I just got back, I had my eyes shut. Was dreaming about the past. I thought about you while the radio played. You should have got moving.
I got a question for you. With this corn here, have you ever used it to hit somebody with or throw it at them, get their attention?
I'm not a violent person unless I have to be.
Oh, okay.
And if I have to be, through Army training and everything else, then I have to go to kill.
And what kind of corn do you like? Sweet corn or?
Well, I like the white corn when I can get it.
Can we go to your house and eat some corn?
Sure, why not?
All right, George, now it's time for you to test and taste some corn. You ready?
Bring on the corn, Mom.
All right, here we go. Oh, look, it's my mom. There. Hi, Mom. How you doing?
Hi, Dave.
Let me get this straight. George is actually staying at your house?
No, he's just here for this afternoon.
Has he been a good guest?
Oh, yes.
Look at him, Mom. Just look at that guy. Check the silverware when he leaves, Mom. All right, George, the time is at hand. Get ready. Here we go.
You better put some butter on it.
I give it 5 years.
There you go, 5 years. Oh, my God. Let's see that shot again. That's a Norman Rockwell painting, isn't it? You kids have fun. George, we'll see you around Labor Day, all right, buddy?
Bite me, Dave.
All right. We'll be right back with Bruce Hornsby. Ladies and gentlemen, you're in luck. It's time for, I believe, our final installment of George Clark's Quest for Corn. Turn it on, boys. Here we go. George, welcome back to the program. How you doing?
What do you want?
No, now, George, don't be that way. A couple of weeks ago, George, we sent you all across the Midwest looking for the best sweet corn in the country. Where are you tonight?
I'm at Rupert G's on West 53rd Street.
George, I believe this is your final installment, and you're returning to your normal responsibilities as Ed Sullivan Theater building engineer. Thank goodness you're back. We've had a lot of AC problems, George.
I've heard.
All right, now we've prepared a little videotape summary of your exploits and travels around the country. Let's take a look at that now. Here's George on his quest for corn. God bless you, George. Did you have any fun at all? Did you enjoy yourself as you traveled around the heartland?
Yes, I had a good time.
All right, you're going to sample some corn there at Rupert's and tell us how it is. Here we go. Kenny. Yeah. What do you think, George?
5 ears.
Oh, my God, 5 years. And, George, I understand because this is your final visit on your quest for corn, you have something special for the studio audience tonight. What is that, George?
Yes, Dave. Tonight, everyone in our studio audience gets a tasty ear of corn.
Oh, my God, bring it in, George. Everyone receive an ear of corn? Oh, my God. The Great Corn Riot of '95. It's like Bat Day, isn't it?